Yeah, so I went and picked it up. It's only one, because only one was broken, and actually that's all I could afford. This almost busted me right here. I'm so freaking broke right now. $145 to replace the main leaf, and barely had enough money for that. Now, I was told you should have replaced both of them, because now one's going to be higher than the other, you know. Oh, fuck. Would have been nice if these springs were like $800. And the main leaf was this one right here. Yeah, this is the one that broke. Where are we at? I'm using my iPad here. Here we go. The reason why I had to take it back yesterday, well, I didn't even pick it up. I looked at it. It says, see, this is sprung over. This is called a reverse eye. I had to look it up online. A reverse eye goes over the top, where the other one goes underneath. The leaf goes underneath the bushing. So I told him, I showed him pictures. Hey, the old one on the truck looks like this. Look at the one you got there. He says, oh, okay. Hope it's right. Hope it's the same one. So yeah, they fixed me back up, and I was looking at leaf springs. Why do they break? They say it's either from overloading or loose U-bolts, but I don't think I overloaded these. Maybe I need to relocate the bump stops up higher or something. Okay, guys, before I get busy on here, here's the spring, right? Now, no one's been able to answer me this question. Just how are these bushings supposed to rotate? See the teeth in there? Once you torque these down, these bushings don't move. There's no way to grease them. Well, you grease them, but that doesn't do no good, because this is like molded rubber to that steel and the shell. Because I've messed around with these before on the control arm, same situation. You got to loosen these bolts, otherwise the control arms don't move. And the same thing on see this side here. This is the side with the shackle. Where we at? The shackle will not move if the bolts are tight, but they're supposed to be. They're spec'd out to be torqued, and that's why this sleeve here is serrated. So I'm like, God. So because the spring goes up and down, right there. See the arrow? Here's the bump stop. So it's gonna go up and down. The shackle over there is gonna swing. But on this side, what's going to happen there? You think this would pivot a little. I think what's happening is instead it's bending right here, because this does not move. So that's where it broke, right? Crack. If this moved, it would spread the load out. That's just my assumption. I don't know. I'm no spring expert. But I was looking for some, I've seen those greasable polyurethane bolt kits. Can't find one for Colorado, because that's, I think, be ideal. They're polyurethane. They come with a bolt with a grease fitting on there, a zerk, that greases the inside, so the bushing flexes on that sleeve. You know what I mean? It pivots. For right now, this is all we can do. Fuck. My hands are tied. I'm just screwed. So before I get busy on this, I just wanted to point that out. Had the same issue with the control arms. When I changed out the struts, could not get the control arm to move all the way down because it's under tension. Or even the upper one, you have to loosen them up. So I wanted to get this up. All right, I had to move this up to get the strut out. Man, they were freaking tight. Had to loosen the bolts up. Then it moves free. That's why you're not supposed to torque these down until you got the weight of the truck on. That screwed me too, because once you put the weight of the truck on, how are you supposed to get in here and tighten that bolt up? You can't get a wrench in there. I better get 2 fingers in there. Oh God, I had to do that twice.
don't understand me when I'm feeling blue. When I hear that whistle blow, I hurry home back. Kiss my baby crying in the smoke along the track. Bye-bye, so long, there's something down the track, it's calling me. Bye-bye, so long, it's the way I'll always be. When I get that feeling, don't try to hold me back. I only leave you crying in the smoke along the track. I'll just leave you crying.
Got all the bolts back in, but now I need to torque everything up. So, got to get the axle to line up. I use my come along. You know, that come along comes in handy for stuff like that. I should take it wheeling with me. You know, put in my box with spare parts and stuff, because that would have held things together on the way home somehow. I think it's stronger than those ratchet straps, but. Yeah, so now to torque everything, you got to have weight on the vehicle so all the bushings and everything go into place with a load on there. So now if you can see the arch in the spring there, that's not with weight on, okay? That's unloaded. So you don't want to tighten the U-bolts now because the spring is unloaded. It's got that arch in there. You're going to be fighting that arch. You want to tighten those U-bolts down when there's a load. So these should flex a little, flatten out, and then you tighten these up. I've seen people tighten these up when it's up in the air like it is right now, and then they wonder why their U-bolts come loose. Well, it's because once this flattens out a little, it relieves the tension. So now they're loose. They're gotta be loose. Not super loose, but they're loose, right? So I think I'll put the wheel on there, and I'll just tighten everything up by hand. I'll snug up the U-bolts with the impact. Okay, guys, I'm trying to do some other things here. Not stress out too much. I actually feel like just going back to bed. I'm like, why even bother? Oh, God. I did want to see how much this bushing or this spring end rotates once I put weight on the truck. Because right now it's just hanging on the... I've got no load on the spring, in other words. So I put that little mark in there, see? Where's that? A white mark and a little black mark on the side there. I just want to see how much that rotates, because once you tighten this up, like I said, it's not going to move. I think it should move, but I'm not the engineer. So you engineers out there, yeah, let me know. Oh God, stood up too fast. Alright guys, so I took the jack stands off that were supporting the truck. I had the big ones on the frame, so now I need load on the axle. So I've got the smaller jack stand supporting the axle now. The one in the middle is just there. It's not, there's no tension on it. As you can see how much the jack out of the way. How much the springs have de-arched. De-archables, yeah. Okay. But you know, I put those little marks on there. Check out the little marks. That's how much they rotated. See that? They were lined up. The white line and the black line were lined up. So that's how much it, at full droop, if you know what I mean. Full droop, full extension, when this all the way down, all the way back up. But see, it's not even all the way up. This bump stop's going to hit up here at full compression. So I can only assume this is even going to go more at full compression. The shackle looks like it's in the right spot. And this does look a little further back, but you got to remember this travels at an arc. Remember, it's pivoting off of here, so I assume, unless I really bent something or I got the wrong springs, right? Yeah, it's like, why not? What else could go wrong, right? I think I'm going to stop right here because I just thought about something. I haven't had nothing to eat all day. Alright guys, so this was bent up. This was folded right here. This was like down here and I was pushed back. It's not perfect. Yeah, I can still do something with that. I'm just trying to figure out how to pop this out here. I think I'm just gonna have to wait on that. I don't want to make it worse. I thought I could pull the liner off in here and get to it, but now there's another backer down here, so you can get it from underneath, but it's like way up there. And it should just pop out, I hope. For right now, I guess it's that. I'll put the tire back on, torque everything down. I checked out the shock, still functions, seems to be functioning, so. But I'll put it back down on the ground on the tires and I'll work on this. This should be nothing, just to push it back up in there. I think it looks like it may be a 1/4 inch higher on one side, but what's a 1/4 inch, right? For right now, that'll work. I just went off the top of the tire to the fender. Now it could be that the fender's got that tweak in it, you know. Could be the body panel is off a little on this side and that side. You never know. What's a 1/4 inch? And if it is the spring, a 1/4 inch, it'll settle down after a while. It's not like 1.5 inches or 1 inch. So I'm still, I gotta check the torque specs. I torqued everything, but I just want to double check them to factory specs. Straighten that out pretty good. Just gotta pop that out. For right now, that's all I can do. That's all I can do. Yeah.